everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be attempting a turquoise geode type soap. It's not going to be super realistic. It's sort of just my take on a geode soap. So first we got to start out with our embeds, because I'm going to be making some blue and black and maybe a little bit of white embeds to go inside of the soap to make it look like rocky. You'll see what I mean when we get going, but first off I'm going to start by cutting up some soap. Our soap is nice and melted down, so it's time for the mica. I have a few options here. I think I want some variation in the blue in the geode, so I'm definitely going to be using this, but I want to start from light to dark just so I don't dirty up any more dishes. So I think I'm going to start with, I don't know, I guess these two are pretty similar. I'm going to start with Aphrodite by Mad Micas. So first off, I like to add a little bit of rubbing alcohol in a little cup here, just a little bit. Now let's go ahead and add some of this mica. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm just gonna add a little bit here. I really like the shimmer this gives as well because it's a geode soap, so I want it to be, you know, sparkly. All right, that is so pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and just add this in. Ooh, that looks really good. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this Twilight mica by Mad Micas. So let's do that as well. Oh, I forgot to spritz this actually. This is just 91% rubbing alcohol. And that just pops the bubbles on the top of the soap. Gives it kind of a nice clean look. Ooh, this is so pretty. Okay, let's get some alcohol. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. That looks great. I'm really happy with that. Okay. Man, I should have used a different colored mold. It looks the same. Let's do, I think I want to do like a black or like a dark gray next. And I'm not really measuring anything as I go. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I mean, I've been doing this for a while, so you can kind of just tell, you know? Okay, let's get this in the microwave. Okay, this is all melted down. I think I might have overheated it. I love how I was just talking about how, you know, I've been doing this for a long time and I literally overheat the soap. Let's see, I have this pure black that I want to use definitely, but I can't decide if I also want to do the gray. Let's do, you know what, let's do the gray first. Oh my gosh, I totally just got mica everywhere. Let's close that. Oh, it's so pretty though. I can't even be mad at it. Okay, let's get some alcohol. Tiny bit. And let's do a little bit of this. This is Neutral Gray Mica by Nurture Soap. I'm just gonna do a little bit of that. I wanna see how that looks. That looks pretty good, I think. Well, I don't know, actually. You know, I don't think I want to do that. I think it's not going to look right. It's kind of reading silver, and I'm going to add gold later on, so I don't really want that, actually. Okay, that's okay. We have the black. I think the black will look good. Sometimes the glycerin can separate, so you just gotta shake it. Okay. And I'm not measuring this. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Oh gosh. Let's hope I don't spill this one. Okay. Just gonna do a little bit and see how that goes. Cap on. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, I like that. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Let's pour this. Love that. Love it. You know what? I'm gonna get a smaller mold for the rest of this. Oh, I forgot to spray these. Oh, I keep forgetting to spray. It's not a super big deal because these are just embeds. They're not the final soap, but I just like to make it a good habit. All right, let's get to the white. So for the white, I want it to be a little bit opaque, but not completely white, just like white melt and pour. So I'm gonna add a little bit of white to mostly clear melt and pour, and we'll see what happens. So it turned out kind of milky, which is exactly what I wanted, but I don't know how I feel about it. It looks kind of weird looking at it, but that's okay. We're gonna add some white mica to this because after all, it's a geode, so we want it to be a little sparkly. So this is Here Comes the Bride by Mad Micas. My cat is scratching on her scratcher in the background. This looks great. Love it. Okay, let's add this. Ooh, okay, I like this. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm very happy. Yes, eyeballed it perfectly. All right, now we just have to wait till our embed's set up, and then I will come back and show you how we assemble it. All right, we are back. We have our embeds out of the mold. Now I'm going to cut these up, and I'm gonna put them in like a Ziploc bag, and I wanna shake them up with some gold mica so it has like a gold rim around it. You'll see what I mean when we cut into the soap, but I'm gonna do that. So I want some big chunks and some smaller chunks. I'm just trying to cut them kind of jagged, odd shapes. I'm gonna leave this, well, I don't know, it's kind of big. Yeah, I'll leave it. No, I won't. I'm changing my mind. Okay, let's cut this like this, I think. There we go, that's better. I'm gonna do some smaller pieces of the white. I think that'll look good. I'm trying to cut these in more of a jagged shape. I'm doing the white a little smaller. I think that'll look good, but we shall see. So I have a Ziploc bag here. Let's get these in there. And I'm gonna dust them all the same, but I think it'll turn out really cool. So we've got some thin pieces, some fat pieces, some small pieces, some big pieces. All right. All right, all of our soap pieces are in there. So I'm thinking for the dusting, I want to use mostly gold, but I want to put a little bit of this copper looking color here. I don't know, I think it'll add a good variation. So let's see what happens. So I need a popsicle stick. This is Lala by Mad Micas, by the way. Let's just do a big heaping spoonful of this. Let's do another one. And then I'm gonna do just a little bit of this. Let's see. We'll see how that looks. If it all mixes together, like if there's clumps, then it is what it is. We're experimenting here. I'm gonna dust this just dry and then see if I need some rubbing alcohol. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more of the gold. I'm running low on this one, I need to restock. I see the coppery color in there and I think it's mixing pretty good. Let me add a little bit more. There we go. Okay, oh, and this is Satin Penny by Mad Micas, by the way. Oh my God. Let's just take that out, okay. All right, I think that looks good. So let's move on. I'm gonna be using this Crafter's Choice small loaf mold. Okay, let's go ahead and melt down our base. Okay, we've got our base melted down here. This is just clear soap. Now, the base of this, I want it to be kind of a dark blue. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this black. This is by TKB Trading. This is their TKB Black Oxide Concentrate. So this can just go directly into your soap because this is dispersed with glycerin. So I'm gonna do just the tiniest bit of this. I do not want it to overpower. Literally like 2 drops. Let's see how that looks. That's so dark. Oh my God, that's so dark. How did that happen? Okay, let's add the mica and see what happens. I might have to get a new base ready because this is really dark. Wow. But let's see how this mica changes it. I'm going in again with Twilight by Mad Micas. This is a color that we used for the embeds. Oh, it's so pretty. I can't get over it. Okay, let's add this. I might need some more, but let's see. Oh, that worked. Okay, I think that worked. I mean, it's still a little darker than I would like, but the blue is definitely coming through. Hopefully you can see that. It does look pretty dark though. I'm gonna add some more Twilight actually, just a little bit more, because I want the blue to really show through. That looks awesome. I'm really happy with that. So when you're putting embeds in a big mold like this, where it's gonna be a lot of embeds in there, you don't wanna put your embeds in there first because there could be air bubbles at the bottom. So what we were going to do is put a little bit of this base soap, just a layer, and let's spray it with some rubbing alcohol. Now, this all happens very fast, so just take your embeds, plop them in there. When you're doing a lot of embeds like this, you're gonna wanna spritz very liberally with rubbing alcohol. It'll help everything stick together. This all happens pretty fast. I might not be able to get all of these in there. Let's see. Oh, okay. That works pretty well. There's not a lot of base left, but that's okay. You know, I might need to whip up some more base, but that could be cool if there's like a color variation in the base. So let me do that really quickly. So let's put this Twilight mica in there. I'm actually gonna try to put the tiniest bit on my spatula. Just the tiniest bit. And we'll see where that gets us. Perfect. Okay, let's do this. I think it's gonna look really cool with these embeds like sticking up out of the mold. It kind of gives it that geode look that we were going for. Yes, perfect. Let's give this a spritz. All right, now we're gonna let this sit and we'll come back for the cut. All right, I have officially demolded the soap, and here is the small soap loaf. It has a little bit of holes on the outside, but honestly, I don't really care. I think it kind of adds to the whole geode rock-like theme we're going for here. So let's cut it open. And would you look at that? I love it. I think it looks super cool. There is a lot of black in this bar in particular, but overall I really like it. I still, for some reason, cannot get the hang of cutting these bars perfectly even. I don't know why, but I love this bar. I love how much blue this bar has. As I'm recording this voiceover, I'm noticing that cat hair on that bar of soap. Cat owners, if you know, you know. The hair, it never ends. Am I right? And I think the gold rim worked out so beautifully. It's just a little hint of gold in there. That is so awesome. I love that big triangle at the bottom. It's really cool. I love that huge chunk of white, and then I think the smaller chunks of white were the way to go. And here is the last bar. And it'll just like keep sort of changing how it looks as you use it. I think it's super cool. I actually really like that air pocket on the side of it. It kind of makes it look rocky, rock-like, you know? So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I would love to hear your guys' opinions down in the comments, so sound off below. And I'm taking suggestions too. If you want to see a certain type of soap made, just let me know in the comments. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will catch you guys later.